minute on them. Get a minute of your time. Get a minute of your. Let it minute. First job that I live right.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna be making African delicacies for you. Yeah, African soup, okra soup, vegetable soup with egusi, another vegetable soup which we call eforiru, and of course goat's meat pepper soup. I have my ingredients ready: my fish, my okra grated already, pepper, cow meat which we call beef, cow skin which is pomo, my goat meat, and of course crayfish. I also have locust beans, panla fish, egusi, and then ugu. What's ugu in English? Let me know in the comments. And then my spinach, which is a fortete, or you can call it green, diced onion. So I'm gonna start by steaming my spinach. I'm gonna be doing that on one burner, and of course in the second burner I'm going to start boiling my meat. So I start with putting my meat in the water in the pot, and of course adding salt, adding seasoning. I use Knorr seasoning. I'll add curry, thyme, and some onion, and then I'm gonna cover that for about 15 minutes for it to boil. Now let's go back to my spinach, which is steaming already. I'm gonna stir that while it's still cooking. I know some people do theirs by pouring their spinach in the hot water, but this is how I was taught by my mother. So yeah, so it's time to take it off from the fry pan. I'm gonna scoop it out into a plate, and while doing that, my meat is boiling already. I'm gonna transfer it to the other side of the burner so you can see the one I'm doing presently clearly. It's time to start cooking my vegetable soup, the eforiru. So I'm gonna start with putting oil, palm oil, add some of my diced onion, add locust beans, then I go in with my pomo. I'm gonna be calling it pomo, not cow skin, okay? Then I go in with my blended pepper. I'm gonna stir that. Then I'm gonna go in with my panla fish. I don't know the English, sorry, but then if you go to the market and you want to buy panla, you're gonna get that. Then I'm gonna add my crayfish into that. Afterwards, add seasoning, and of course add some salt and stir so that everything can mix together. You don't want some part to have the seasoning and some other part to just be tasteless. No. And then I'm gonna let it fry or cook for about 10 minutes. So after that, it is perfectly cooked right now. So I'm gonna scoop half. Don't forget I'm cooking 2 vegetable soups. So I'm cooking 2 vegetable soups. So I'm gonna scoop half of it into another plate. Now I'm gonna go in with my already steamed spinach, which is the fortete, and I'm gonna stir that. Don't forget it's eforiru. Riro in Yoruba means stirring, so we are stirring the vegetable basically. So I had some chicken stock in my fridge earlier in my freezer, so I'm gonna add that right now, and then I'm gonna go with my meats, and some fish. Okay, now I'm gonna transfer that to the other burner like I did the first time. Now it's time to cook my okra soup. I'm gonna add palm oil to my pot, and of course some water. After that, I'm putting in some seasoning, and then I'm gonna go in with my fish and then my meats. Yes, while everything is cooking together right now. Then I'm gonna go in with some crayfish. Then add pomo, the rest of the pomo that I have left. I'm gonna add that. Then of course go with your salt, and of course stir so that everything can be mixed together. Then I still have some panla left. I'm gonna add that. Then now I'm gonna be using my ground pepper, and of course go in with onions. Then I'm gonna leave that to cook for about 5 minutes for it to boil together. After that, I'm gonna add my okra. I didn't show you how I did this okra, but then I used the hand grater. I don't know if you know the grater, the plastic one, so I used that. Then I'm gonna stir it together. Don't stir too much, just a little bit. You don't have to start stirring like just leave it a little bit. Then I'm gonna leave that for about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. Preparing for my egusi, for my vegetable egusi soup. So I'm gonna fry my egusi. I mix the raw egusi inside water, then I'm gonna fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes while still checking my okra soup. Okay, so that is done. The egusi is fried, my okra soup is ready. Now let's go into cooking the vegetable soup. By the way, I'm from Ondo, and that's a little bit of how we make our ila alasepo. Yeah, in Ondo City. So I'm gonna pour the pepper that I scooped earlier back into the pot. Also add my chicken stock, and then I'm gonna add my vegetable, my ugu, into that. I don't need to do any seasoning. I've already fried the pepper. After that, I'm gonna stir it for a while, and then I'm gonna go in with my fish and my meat, my beef, and then stir again. Now I'm going to transfer that to another burner so you can see this clearly too. Now it's time for my goat meat pepper soup. First of all, I'm going to be boiling the goat meat. While I'm doing this, my ugu is almost done, so I'm going to be mixing it. I'm going to be putting in the fried egusi and then stirring and leave that to cook for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going with seasoning for my goat meat. Add some onions, add salt, add crayfish, and at this time I had to check my vegetable and it's ready. Yes, so I'm frying. I don't eat boiled fish head, so I'm frying that. While I'm frying that, I'm gonna go in with my pepper soup sauce and of course some pepper, ground pepper. It is pepper soup, so it has to be pepper. So I'm gonna go in with ground pepper and leave that to cook for about, because my meat is almost done already, so I'm gonna leave that to cook for about 5 minutes, and then it's ready. Okay, after this long work, I have to eat something. So right now I'm just gonna prepare amala tofele. That is amala that is soft. It's ready. Amala and okra with beef and fish. Oh my god, sumptuous. Come and join me. Okay, so after all this work, who's gonna finish this? Who's gonna do these dishes? Who is going to do it? Help me, help me. Yeah, so we have my okra there, my vegetable with egusi, my efforiro, and my goat meat pepper soup already, and then my fish there. I have some leftover meat inside stock, and of course some leftover goat meat too. Now let's store into the freezer. Yes, this is a how am I gonna batch cooking? Yeah, I live alone. Yeah, so I'm gonna store that and it's gonna last me for probably 2 to 3 weeks, and we're done. Thank you so much guys for watching. Do not forget to like this video, click on the like button, and of course let me know your comments let me know what you feel about this in the comment section. Are you gonna be trying anyone out? Let me know. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Yes, you want this, I want this. Everybody in this, what should have it? Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Yeah, you better take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me even if I tried it. Yeah,